Welcome back, dear viewers. And here we go. At his words, a pang of pain surged through my chest. In that room with the rotten corpses, the sudden quacking of the tank in the jellyfish booth. And when I think that the same accident could happen to Himeno, I instinctively leap up. Speaking honestly, I have no desire to see Himeno's face, but do I not remember this correctly? I didn't thought that the fight was this terrible. It was a little argument actually, stress related. Speaking honestly, I have no desire to see Himeno's face, but knowing that the whole aquarium is dangerous, I can't calm down. What ifs? Imagining possibilities alone makes me want to cry. Whoa, you're really close right now. Wait a second, Mayo-chan. You must be tired from all what's happening. Moving quicker than I do, Hiyoshi-san's hand holds me back. Oh damn. Damn son. I'll go look for Himeno-chan for you. I'm more knowledgeable around this place. You wait here. As he says this, Hiyoshi-san gives a thumbs up. It was a mystery to me. We had only just met today and had an inconsequential conversation. So I wondered why he had come to rescue me. He was even showing concern for Himeno. He was supposedly a total stranger. So why? Bye. Without hearing my response, he starts walking away from where the jellyfish booth was. His face in profile made me feel very reassured. Please, Yoshi-san? Oh, please wait, I will go. I would say, let's go with him, because standing back here alone make me a little bit uncomfortable. Oh, wait, save first, because we know. God, we know. We're gonna need this save. Please wait, I'll go! Please wait, I'll go. Somehow moving my heavy legs, I follow behind Hiyoshi-san. It would have been easier to leave it to Hiyoshi-san. However, Himeno is my best friend. Though I can't believe we had fought. Oh my god, I mean, really? Oh geez, sorry. That reality can't be changed. So I want to go get her. Since the souvenir shop is near the entrance, Hiyoshi-san heads toward the closest tunnel tank. If Himeno is still in the building, then we need to look everywhere for her. I'm able to catch up with Hiyoshi-san before he enters the tunnel. I'm going too. Huh? Mayo-chan? I told you to wait there for me. I can't do that, because Himeno is my friend. On hearing what I said, Hiyoshi-san gives me a patronizing look while grinning at me. Looking into the tunnel from the outside, I realize it hasn't changed from the mountain aquarium I had seen earlier that day. Large fish like manta rays and sharks swim about. This is the tunnel tank. If you two went in order earlier, then shouldn't we start with the first exhibit? Oh, okay, went into the aquarium and did the booth in order. Okay. I nod as what Hiyoshi-san said is right. He adds, right? And walks on. I notice something there and pull him back. Look over there! I say as I point to an area nearby that's visible from the entrance. As the silhouette becomes clearer on close observation, I become frightened. Something hops freely from side to side. It bounces about the tunnel numerous times, then stops itself. After bouncing up and down on the floor several times, it ceases to move, completely exhausted. Straining my eyes from far away, I can see that it is a fish. From what I can see from 10 meters away, it has sharp fangs and a body as thin as a whale. That might be a cutlass fish. Hiyoshi-san mutters this, having laid eyes on the same thing I had. Still, fish aren't creatures that can hop up and down around the room like that. Well, fish out of water, I guess. But I honestly am surprised that we are not dead already. So, we have the options to get a better look or to just head inside. And if we head inside, we have to bypass that thing that we are not going to look at. I mean, I'm pretty sure at this way that this one, will be the option that keeps us alive, but I want to get a better look at this. Because it would be the smart thing to do. We should get a better look. After waiting near the entrance for several seconds, a fish resembling a cutlass fish bounces around the tunnel, then flops down on the floor, causing the amount of fish corpses on the floor to increase. Wait, yeah, already fish corpses? I didn't mention that we are already in fish corpses land. The gathering of numerous fish scales reflects the fluorescent light back like a kaleidoscope. Though it is the same as the fluorescent lighting, the light reflected back is vivid, putting the sensation of the scale's slipperiness in my mind. Ugh, that's pretty creepy. Hiyoshi-san's lips curl up in disgust as he grumbles. I also thought it was creepy, but compared to the rotten corpse I had seen earlier, it was far back as I allowed my memory to go. Could that be? In contrast to Hiyoshi-san, who had averted his eyes, I just continued to stare and was able to pick up on something. Those fish hopping around, they're coming from below, from that place that looks like a vent. From the beginning of the tunnel, the fish hop up intermittently. It doesn't appear as though they are going to stop, with new fish popping up after a fixed interval of time passes. The fish mechanically shoot out of the vent, ricochet about the tunnel at high speed, then, finally, the rigger exhausted, die as they land in a pile on the floor. At the moment they fall, the fish's long, narrow bodies wiggle like snakes. They collide with the other fish as they cease moving, the next fish hopping to its death in the same manner. They are good eyes, Mayu-chan. So many strange things that happen that I'm probably becoming used to them. Unable to bear these strange circumstances any longer, a self-deprecating smile reaches my lips as I give a light laugh. Whoa. At the same time as a fish leaps up, Yoshi-san takes a handkerchief from his pocket and tosses it into the giant cylinder. The fish pierces the handkerchief once as it dances in the air. Then the fish passes through it a second and then a third time as it bounces repeatedly. In an instant, the fabric he tossed has become dust. There is a lot of fish coming out of this hole, isn't it? On placing myself in the handkerchief's position, I subconsciously cover my neck. It shouldn't penetrate this. Himeno not having a form should mean it isn't going through. A form, a dead body. I didn't want those words to pass my lips, but it was definitely as Hiyoshi-san had said. Mayo-chan, you don't remember where you and Himeno-chan split up, do you? I looked down and tilted my head to the side. I'm worried about Himeno. I can no longer make baseless statements like Himeno is fine because she's Himeno. The reality is that if Hiyoshi-san hadn't rescued me, I would no longer be in this world. There is no way I can let that happen to Himeno. I have to hurry and meet up with her, then find a safe place. Okay, well, we need to do a once over the building. Hiyoshi-san knocks on the panel that is to the left if you're looking in from the entrance. Oh, sheesh, words are hard. I hear it makes a hollow sound before he pushes the panel in, making a rattling sound. The panel opens. This isn't just a display, but also a door. In contrast to the nature reminiscent blue exhibit space before the door, a mechanical grey hallway stretches before us. The dim, white, fluorescent light flickers and fades on and off. Is this the staff passageway? Correct. When I came through here earlier, the music got really loud right now. Let's turn it a little bit down. Whoops, no. Okay. When I came through here earlier, I saw some employees, so I was lucky it had been left unlocked. Could the fact that the lights are on mean that someone just came through here? Even if they had, that person should be aware of all the unusual phenomena here. Anyway, if we go through this passage, we can circumvent the tunnel and look for Himeno-chan. Alright. Hiyoshi-san walked ahead, taking several steps before I stepped in. I was hesitant about walking through the staff passageway without permission, but it was clearly better than going through the tunnel tank. Moreover, if we are able to come across a staff member, we might be able to gain some information about this Mantan aquarium. Oh dear God, my voice. I'm dying right now a little bit. Big sister. The staff passageway is approximately 10 meters, just wide enough that people can barely pass each other. Walking up ahead of me, Hiyoshi-san's shoulder width is so great that I wouldn't be able to pass him unless he turned sideways. Even more than before, Hiyoshi-san seems stronger and more reliable than ever. Big sister. Huh? That voice that I thought was in my head bore a silhouette the second time. It made me suspect that it was probably an optical illusion. Behind me, I was sure I had heard a nostalgic voice. Hey, what's up, Mayo-chan? Hiyoshi-san asked me without turning around. I squeak out that I am fine and turn my attention to his back. Big sister. However, that was my confirmation. It was neither a visual nor auditory hallucination. The voice calling me, Mary's voice calling me big sister, had definitely come from behind me. Mary! Unable to hold back, I let that name slide from my lips. The next moment, I wanted to see Mary so bad I turned back. You can, Mayo-chan! My eyes open wide in surprise as Hiyoshi-san plants himself firmly in front of me. arms spread wide. I had unconsciously backtracked to the passageway entrance, back to where we had started. Huh? Suddenly going back? Don't you remember where we came from? Where's Mary? I see. You moved without hesitation, as if you had been called. So I thought that's what it might be. Calm down, Mayo-chan. There was nobody there. But the voice. There is no voice, alright? Calm down. You have to calm down. His expression, as he calls for me to calm down, is frantic. A crease appears in his forehead as he strains his voice. I steady my breathing as I stand in fear of his threatening attitude. Breathing deeply, I keep my back against the wall of the corridor. As my determination rises, so does my body temperature. Listen, calm down, calm down, calm down! Yoshi-san, I'm alright. Calm down! Are you alright? My words don't seem to be reaching Yoshi-san at all, as his eyes open wide and his voice rings out. Like a broken DVD player, he cannot move past that one syllable. Yoshi-san? I back up instinctively. However, as if he's completely unaware, Yoshi-san just keeps yelling in a strange voice. Yoshi-san? Please tell me you're okay, aren't you? 3 meters away from Yoshi-san, I peer at him. He sways his legs unstable, but he's definitely moving towards me. Almost at the same time, the strange voice stops. He falls over on the spot, as if his power supply had been cut off. He's a cyborg. I'm calling it now. He's a cyborg. As if his power supply had been cut off, he suddenly tumbles to the ground. The sound of him flopping to the ground sends a chill down my spine. I'm not familiar with what you would call ukemi, but I know the way he fell is dangerous. Are you injured? Sitting down, I extend a quivering hand. It's probably a bit rude to the person who saved me, but he would understand. For at this moment, the image of his strange behavior is seared into my mind. Even when I call out to him, there is no response. But if I strain my ears, I can hear shallow breathing. Oh, thank goodness, he's alive. That alone is enough to satisfy me. There's something I can rely on within this mysterious aquarium. What in the world was all that? Still having my doubts, I am, for the moment, relieved. What should I do? I can't just leave him unconscious and defenseless while I proceed further into the staff passageway. On the other hand, carrying someone an entire head taller than I am is impossible. Yoshi-san, please wake up. I call his name over and over, but he still doesn't respond. I hesitate a bit and then I touch his back. Putting all of my strength into it, I am able to roll him onto his back. His body is now facing up with his eyes closed. His chest goes up, then down to form a brief. Yoshi-san! I can't make the distinction between whether he's just asleep or has passed out. I've never seen someone who has less consciousness. I take deep breaths to keep myself from giving way to panic. Other than the sound of Yoshi-san's breathing, the sound of my machine's running echo. Sometimes I can hear the sound of my own breathing. I'm alone. My awareness of the situation quickly turns to anxiety. I am all alone inside this incomprehensible mental aquarium. The only other existence I can rely on, Hiyoshi-san, currently has his eyes closed. Hiyoshi-san, please wake up. Growing impatient, I shake his shoulders. He doesn't even moan, and his lack of a reaction only increases my anxiety. So I call his name in a louder voice. Whether or not my voice reaches him, his eyes flutter open. On closer inspection, he has distinct double eyelids. Thank goodness you're awake. Huh? Okay. Are you looking down on me too? Yoshi-san, what? I'm Nakanobe Mayumi. I'm not looking down on you or anything like that. You too! The hell? Screaming, he grabs my left ankle as I squat next to him. His strength is unthinkable compared to his gentle demeanor from only moments ago. His rough hands dig into my soft skin. Terror rages within my heart at this first brush with a man's real power. Please stop! Whenever he seems to be losing his grip on my leg, he tightens it more. Every time I verbalize my pain, his grip intensifies a little further. My concern for him is gone. Only the feeling of his reaction remains. You little... I realize that little by little he's pulling me closer to him. He really is that strong. I haven't done anything. Hiyoshi-san! Gripping my ankle tightly. Hiyoshi-san pulls himself up little by little. His chest is huge and the muscles in his arms bulge and form a mountain shape. His face lacks the appearance of sanity, and his eyes are looking in different directions. They roll without end, seeming as if they will go completely wide. And though I intended to put distance between us, I am unable to do so. As if coaxed, I am pulled closer to him. No! Rejected. I'm being rejected. The one's doing it. You are. No! While standing himself up, he sluggishly lifts his left hand. His fingers point in my direction. There is no mistaking his intent to grab me with both hands. I'm filled with the desire to be free from him. I shake off his right hand, call out frantically. This gonna be an interesting choice. One that we will take on the next episode. So, till next time, dear viewers. Until next time.